Let's see. Oh, thank you. All right, we're going to bring back Christine, Lisa, Nikki. Come on up. We're going to talk about maximize your sell apart and referrals. Oh, Fias is going to be doing the moderating.
All right.
Hello.
We're gonna give,
Sit in assigned
we're gonna
order.
give Lisa a second. Somebody want to send smoke signals for Lisa? Oh, there you are. Oh, it would have been better if you were getting a cookie. Did you have those cookies? Are delicious. My sweet tooth is out of control, y'all. Yes, y'all. That's right. Southern boy. All right, here we go. Hi.
Hello.
How's everyone?
Good.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
Great.
All right, we're going to shake it up a little bit post-lunch. All right, we're talking about setting yourself apart and maximizing referrals, kind of talking about each individually. So I want to know, let's start with you. And obviously, you guys have introduced yourselves. Christine, let's start with you on the other end of this. How are you differentiating yourself? You know, your market, Westchester, higher price point. How are you differentiating yourself from other real estate agents, standing out not only in the minds of your clients, but other fellow agents? I know we kind of mentioned a little bit about that in previous panels, but like anything specific that you're doing that sets you apart in your luxury market especially?
Communication.
Yeah.
So staying in touch is one of the most important things that I believe. I mean, it's not a secret on how to do it, but it's the hardest thing that we do is to stay in touch with people. We think that we did a great job once and they'll remember us for life, and that doesn't happen. So with the clients, just again, like it just really starts with building high trust from the start.
Yeah.
Staying top of mind with Popeyes and really asking
Did you
them
say
questions.
Popeyes or
Yeah,
Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Because Popeyes is going to get you.
So-
Popeyes is going to get you some
Popeyes
referrals.
chicken.
I mean, I'm down with that.
so-
If you start delivering Popeyes, then I'm down.
So really with buyers, it started with me driving them around. Like that
Right.
doesn't exist today. So we're losing the opportunity to build very high rapport with people. And
Right.
when they were in my car, they couldn't jump out, even if they wanted to.
Okay.
But that's where we built the highest rapport building. And from there, we built and layered in their hobbies and things they liked. And then, we just built a very high trusting relationship, not just a transaction.
How
So
many
with
how
the
many
client-
touches do you have that you can think of post close, just to stay in touch and to get those referrals back to you?
So it starts actually with the accepted offer. So like at every high moment of the transaction, they get a touch. From contract to close, they get a coffee card. And then like at every high moment of they go into contract, the appraiser goes out, we get a commitment letter. Like they're getting a value touch from our entire team on
Right.
all the high moments. So right from there, like we're touching them right out of the gate. After the closing, I mean, every week for 30 days, I call the client, we touch base with them, and then right there, they go on our local plan. We have a local and non-local plan, and so they get our newsletter, events, pretty much everything. We have 2 client events a year.
Right.
We just celebrated a large one. We had over 150 people there. Clients from 25 years ago showed up. So it's not a transaction. I'm not helping my clients' children find homes.
So one of the important things about this panel is we want to take it from the theoretical to the tactical. Like, what are action steps that you guys can take from these ladies who are highly successful? And it doesn't have to be 10 steps. It can be 1 or 2 steps. So, Lisa, for you, any specific actions that you're taking to consistently provide the exceptional service, you're exceeding expectations, which are then hopefully resulting in the past client referrals?
I can just repeat what
Yep.
she said. It's the constant staying in front of them. We do events, and they're mostly charity events that we invite all of our clients to, and they see that we are passionate about what we do and about giving back. And I think
Okay.
that for our team is huge. And if you're not willing to be on my team and be part of that, I mean, we just that's our culture.
What's the charity that is at your heart? that your clients know you for? Like,
Well,
is that,
blood drives.
Yeah?
We do a Halloween blood
oh,
drive.
that's fun. Okay.
So everybody dresses up, and we have a bloodmobile come sit in front of our office, and they're more than happy to have them come.
Okay.
And we have a big. I'm a really big into making charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
So I take a skeleton and like a 4-footer and fill it with,
Okay.
charcuterie stuff. And the other one is we give back to a veterans charity that they have dogs. And they train these dogs, and it's about $3,400 a dog. And we can do about 2 or 3 dogs a year for veterans that have PTSD. So they're
Okay.
service dogs, and so those two things are.
How much does a blood drive cost you to stay in touch? And by the way, she's helping save hundreds of lives with the donation of blood as well, right? Does that cost you much?
It's just the food.
Just the food.
The food and.
Which you can get that sponsored by a vendor partner as well,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then the veterans event, how much is that? Does that cost you anything?
No,
Okay, great.
really not.
Right, awesome. So you're getting, you're showing your client base that, hey, these are things that are passionate to me. I want you to be part of that. Oh, by the way, also I'm providing excellent client care and service as well.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Nikki, you are like the Facebook Moms Page queen. You're,
Okay.
yes. Listen, I met her, like, we just talked really for the first time yesterday, but I've already knew your reputation
Oh, that's
like
so
years ago
nice.
before
Thank
that.
you.
So let's talk about that. What's your unique value proposition that you can offer that makes you like the go-to agent for referrals?
So I do run Facebook groups on a very large scale. I have my biggest one, I have 32,000 people in my local moms group, and I don't allow any other realtors in there. And there were so many questions about people wanting babysitters that I was like, I cannot manage this, so I'll just create another group for babysitters and Boca moms to connect, and we have 19,000 people in that one. And so I just find the niche of what's missing and fill that void.
So you've got 2 pages that are 50+ thousand people in your
Yes.
local communities.
Yeah.
Have you ever gauged an ROI on that? Like, what are we looking at?
So have you met me? I don't even know what ROI means. No.
R-
So basically,
Come on,
I
girl.
don't pay for leads. That's all I
know.
can tell you.
Return on investment.
I know what it means. I do know what that means. I mean, it's not real blonde. I'm just saying. Okay, so basically, I created this platform where people can come and ask questions about you name it. And so we get questions from like, who's your gynecologist, to what are the best schools, to I need a plumber. And it's become this kind of safe space that people come to. It's really a tribe where it's called Boca Raton Moms Connect. And one day I went into the group and people were like, yeah, I just love that BRMC does this thing. And I'm like, BRMC, what's BRMC? And then I realized that they had created BRMC for Boca Raton Moms Connect. And I was like, oh my gosh, they've like named it. So it's like a thing.
Awesome.
And I get people from New
So
York
branding,
calling me.
it's branded.
No, but I get people from New York that call me and say, I'm trying to get into your group, and I've been waiting for like,
Yeah.
it's amazing. So if you haven't created a Facebook group, I highly encourage it. And we also, people know who I am because I'm a total introvert, by the way. Like, you will find me in my house on the couch with 2 cats that I don't particularly like, but they are there. And
Right.
so you, like, literally, these people know me because I can be really vocal behind the screen, which is most people, right? They like to use their voice behind the camera. And so they really get to know me. And I will walk in the Publix and people will be like, Nikki! And I'm like, hi. And so they organically I also do really big things to give back. I'm very into helping the homeless.
Okay.
And I'm this vessel for people to give back because in Boca, there's quite a lot of wealth and people want to give back, but they don't know how to do it. So I get to be that vessel of like, okay, we're doing this drive, clean out your closets. And so we help the foster children. Or, we need underwear for the homeless. And so they go on Amazon, they just throw, like, it's amazing.
Right,
Like,
right.
and then it's just almost, it's the law of attraction. It's this give and receive where
Yeah.
just the leads come in, I don't like to call them leads, but these amazing human beings come organically to me to help
Right.
with real estate because they know I'm giving back so much to the community from my heart.
Right.
It's like a heart-centric business that they give in return.
So, like, did you guys notice that they're all successful agents, but it doesn't have to be like, hey, it's just not always business oriented, right? They're found a passion that they love to do, and they're monetizing that passion into a business and vice versa. By the way, I'm a Facebook whore, and they won't let me into the local moms groups. My team has tried so hard to get me into the moms groups, but
They probably watched me on stage saying, "Don't let other realtors in your Facebook group."
no, there are other realtors, but like
You
maybe
can buy them too.
yeah, that Kim Kardashian outfit that
You
I
can
had
buy
on.
Facebook groups,
Yes.
guys. I
All
recommend
right.
you do that.
So I'm getting off
that.
topic. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
What strategies? Anything else that you'd like to add, Simon? How much time do I have? 5 minutes. All right. What strategies that you can think of outside of the box that we're implementing to incentivize referrals, maybe from your past clients or even from, again, the local community? Like, I know you guys are doing blood drives and other things, but how do we get the past clients to give you referrals? Are we doing anything to?
I think it's really important for me that I Facebook friend every client that I have because I'm not going to be picking up the phone calling my database. It's not who I am, but they do see me on social media. So I get to connect with them through Messenger. Like I'll privately message them and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're messaging me like yourself." You know,
Okay.
so for me, I'm not such a pick up the phone, call your database person, but I will do it in mass. Like
What do
in
you
my
do
group.
when you hit 5,000 people?
They can still follow you.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I remember one time I was at family reunion and this gentleman was teaching a class, which was really mind-blowing to me, is that, hey, your CRM is your database, but Facebook is also a database.
Right.
Right? That's 5,000 people that you can add in, or Instagram or whatever
And
else.
it tells you when their birthdays are.
Right, it tells you
like
the things.
literally you can go in
You can do touches that way.
and wish them a happy
So
birthday.
you're just using that as a massive database of just
Yeah, I mean,
feeding.
I have a database as well,
Sure.
but I don't use it like I should,
Right.
like most agents. but
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you two ladies? Anything similar that you might be doing for your local community that you're incentivizing?
Every quarter, we go to a local pantry in our area, so
Yep.
we give back either time or, we box up clothing for
Right.
charities for homes. So a lot of these charities have a lot of stuff they don't have hands to
Right.
help them with. So we volunteer time. Locally, we've been doing that for over 5 years. For me, truly, like the clients come back because of the experience and the service that we delivered while they were with us.
Awesome.
So, like, they just want to pass and grow that. It's not a question. Like, one client, I've sold 10 homes.
Right.
I have a big international relocation background, so that I was Siri before Siri was around.
Yeah.
So I became their local person. I was their boots on the ground. They didn't know anyone's, but they knew me.
Right.
And so when they arrived, they had eggs, milk in the refrigerator. Like, I really just over the top just knew how they potentially would feel when they arrived in an area with their families and didn't know anyone.
Right.
So I just put myself there. And then on the agent side, again, when we get agent referrals, we have a high touch agent plan, and we keep them up to date on everything from we spoke to the client, we're taking them out, we're making an offer, we're in contract. So the same plan that we have for our clients, we do the same for our referral partners. It's
Awesome.
important to keep everybody informed.
So for agents in the audience, whether you're a solo agent, you're a team, each agent here has a different methodology, local community engagement, charity engagement, you've got past client engagement, all of it's scalable, right? You don't have to be like some massive, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money doing it.
I didn't spend any money.
Yeah, no money here,
Nor did I.
no money to get client engagement, having vendor partners like helping, and that's just time and like effort, right? So you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a ton of business. So great job, ladies. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Come on, Simon.